This segment is sponsored by the Michigan Wildlife Council. There is nothing more beautiful than a monarch butterfly dancing among the plants and flowers, making Michigan its home. But did you know monarchs are on the decline in North America? There's an effort underway to reverse that trend, and that effort is part of a public campaign by the Michigan Wildlife Council to draw attention to important conservation projects. And here to talk about the campaign and the monarchs are Carol Rose, former chair of the Michigan Wildlife Council, and Monarch Conservationist Ilse Gebhard. Carol, let's start with the campaign. Tell us about it.
I'd be happy to. The Michigan Wildlife Council's campaign is focusing on educating the public about the importance that wildlife conservation and scientific wildlife management play not only to benefit the wildlife and the habitats that they occupy, but also the way that they contribute to the quality of life for those who enjoy Michigan's great outdoors, those who camp or hike or bike or go looking for butterflies or fish or whatever. We all benefit from wildlife conservation here in the state of Michigan. And our campaign is focusing, among other things, on sharing really great stories about how individuals and organizations and groups and scientists are working together to ensure that Michigan's forests, waters, and wildlife and butterflies are here for today and here for generations.
Yeah, let's talk about those beautiful monarchs because they're the design of a monarch, the look of it's just like, to me, the perfect butterfly. And yet, I mentioned in the lead-in, they're on the decline?
Yes, but the monarch butterfly has been on the decline since the mid-1990s, when we used to have about 1 billion of them. That's 1 billion. And they've declined to about 39 million only a couple years ago, which was an all-time low. And now last year, there was a slight uptick to about 56 million.
And are you working to try to continue that positive?
Yes, I certainly am.
Yeah.
One of the reasons that the monarch, there are many reasons for the monarch decline. One of them is the advent of herbicide resistant crops. So milkweeds used to grow in fields, and milkweeds are the only plants that the monarch caterpillars will eat. So if you have no milkweed, there will not be any monarchs. That's just a given. And so as farmers are spraying their fields with pesticide, with herbicide, their crops are perfectly fine, but it kills all the weeds, including the milkweeds. So we've lost a lot of milkweed.
Yeah. Is there anything that we can do to help you in your work?
There's lots that you can do. People can plant milkweeds and for the caterpillars, and they can plant nectar plants for the adult butterflies. And they can do it in their yard. They can do it at schools, in parks, even roadsides.
Is that what this is?
Yes.
An example? What is the plant?
This is called a swamp milkweed.
Okay, so that's a milkweed. Now, what's a way station?
Okay, a way station is when people actually plant milkweeds and nectar plants in their yards, and you can register it as a way station with Monarch Watch.
And Michigan has a good number of way stations, I know. Now let's talk about the fact we're trying to make the monarch butterfly our state insect. Is that correct?
Right.
I love that.
That's a campaign that started earlier this year. We have got actually a bill in the Michigan State Senate and in the House of Representatives, our Michigan House of Representatives, and we're trying to get people to influence our legislators so that they will vote for this. We have a monarch. We have a website where people can go to sign an online petition for this. The website is called MichiganMonarchs.com.
We'll put a link to it on our site. And in fact, if you want to learn more about the Michigan Wildlife Council and the many conservation efforts that are underway, you do that on their website. We put a link to it on our site at WZZM13.com. We'll put that petition there too.
Okay,
Thanks for being here.